Mara Aethervoid. Mara Aethervoid walks the quiet aisles of the Ember Library, a vaulted sanctuary where ember-lit scrolls whisper the histories of countless worlds. By day, she tends the glowing spines, cataloguing the flickering tongues of ancient texts, and by night, her Riftwalker gift lets her glimpse the thin veil between realms. The library hums with the low rustle of pages, a steady rhythm that defines her ordinary world. One night, a sudden surge of crackling light splinters the amber glow. A torn page bursts into flame, spilling a torrent of unfamiliar symbols onto the marble floor. The symbols pulse, forming a rift that widens like a wound, beckoning a dark silence from beyond. The very heart of the Ember Library quivers, and Mara senses that a forgotten darkness seeks to swallow the light of knowledge. Mara feels the pull of destiny as the rift expands, threatening to devour each candlelit corner. She lifts her hand, feeling the hum of the library respond to her Riftwalker pulse, and she declares her intent to seal the breach. The decision is simple yet brave. She will travel through the rift, seek the source of the corruption, and protect the ember that fuels all learning. She steps across the threshold and finds herself in a maze of smoldering corridors where shadows drift like reluctant librarians. An unexpected ally, a silver-haired archivist named Soren, emerges from the gloom, offering a key forged from soot and memory. Yet, a hostile figure, the Shade of Unwritten, materializes, its cold breath erasing pages at will. Together, they confront these early obstacles, each echoing the stakes. The loss of a single ember could extinguish the library's eternity. In the heart of the rift, Mara discovers a hidden chamber of ash and ink. Within, a forgotten diary reveals that the library itself once made a pact with the void, and that the current darkness is a reawakening of a promise broken long ago. This revelation reshapes Mara's view. The library is not merely a repository, but a living covenant that she, as a Riftwalker, must heal, not merely defend. As Mara attempts to repair the torn pact, the Shade summons a storm of blank pages. Swallowing the ember lights, the storm erupts, tearing a section of the library floor away, and Mara's foot slips into a void of silence. Her resolve falters as the once radiant glow dims to a smoldering ember, and an overwhelming sense of loss threatens to drown her spirit. In the void's echo, she hears the quiet voice of the ancient librarian, a whisper like a wind-kissed leaf. The memory of countless souls who have walked this threshold steadies her heart. Mara gathers her resolve, recalling the rhythm of the library heart, and summons all the ember within her, igniting a new flame that blazes brighter than before. She vows to confront the Shade, not with force alone, but with the enduring power of stories. The final confrontation erupts in a blaze of ink and ember. Mara channels the Riftwalker's energy, weaving the rift's thread back into the fabric of the library as she faces the Shade of Unwritten. With reverent verses resonating from the Ember Library, the darkness shatters under the weight of 1,000 spoken stories, and the rift collapses, leaving a burst of radiant ash that settles like fresh snow. With the rift sealed and the Ember Library bathed in renewed glow, Mara returns to her aisles, the ember now steadier, brighter. The books glow softly, the once threatening shadows now gentle echoes. The library's doors swing open to new seekers, and Mara, the Riftwalker, watches over a new normal where knowledge and the unbroken promise of the ember endure. The stories continue, each page a beacon, and the hum of the library sings a hopeful, everlasting melody.